My name is kiomarie. I met Casey when I was in middle school. We actually used to live 4 or 5 houses away from each other. I stopped hanging around with her probably when she started drinking and doing stuff that I would never do in my entire life. She was also smoking weed at one point in time.
So what did she tell you how she got pregnant or who the father of the child was?
We were sitting there and she was saying, hey, I was with a guy, and she said that the condom broke and that she didn't think anything of it. And unfortunately, she did get pregnant from it. So she was panicky, and she kept saying that she was going to tell her mom, and then she kept backing out. The last second she kept telling she was going to tell her mom, and she kept backing out. We actually used to hang out back there. We had 2 different spots. We had one during the summertime, which was more shaded, and the other spot, which was more where the trees weren't as heavy. That was our wintertime spot. We used to call it the zone. And we'd go hang out back there and just talk about everything. And then when one of our pets would die or something like that, like one of our hamsters or whatever, birds, we'd take them back there and actually bury them. And we'd do a little ceremony, and we'd pray over it and say, hope you're happy in little doggy pet heaven, whatever. The news came out on Thursday. People called me and were like, hey, did you hear where they found stuff? And I said, what they find? And they said that they found something, a skull or something like that. And they said that they found it over in the spot that we used to hang out at.
So did Casey help you bury animals?
We would dig things up and put it back there, and it was me, her, and somebody else, and we would all go back there, and it was just us girls.
But she was familiar with...
She was familiar with the area.
And that's where animals have been buried before, and was it a peaceful place for you guys?
Yeah, it was always quiet. There was nobody that would bother us or anything.